So, good morning. Welcome back to Fat Man, Thinner Man. This is at 6 a.m. in the morning on day 2 of my weight loss journey. I officially weighed myself last night. I came in at 26 stone 8. So that's what I've got to get down to. I'd like to get to around 16 stone for a complete triumph, which would be the lightest I've been since my early 20s. But at least 18 stone would be my minimum. So 18 stone minimum, 16 stone would be ideal. If I do 16 stone, I'd be interested if I can start jogging again. 26 stone 8, up at 6 a.m. About to go for a walk now, even early in the morning, to get the day started. Then I've got to do a bit of shopping. I've been also doing some stuff with wasps to try and tackle a wasp nest, so I'll probably do a separate video and set up a strand for that, for these kind of things that I do. So yeah, that's it for now. I'm going to keep this one very short, and I'll see you later on Fat Man Thinner. And always remember, whatever I can do, you can do too.
Here I am on the early morning walk, and just a minute ago there was a light shot away there again, and they're going, what are you doing up at this time? What are you lot doing up at this time? They're saying to us. Hey, that one there saying, who are these then? What on earth are these people doing here? Mother's off, the little ones are off. So that one, oh, he looks a character, that one up front. Yeah, inquisitive. I don't know whether you're getting that sound, but that's the sound of it sounds like lots and lots of birds on that edge. Probably starlings, I'm guessing. Oh, here they go. I'm moving around a bit. Oh, there we go. Birds, if you can see them at all in the distance, I'll try and zoom in. It's all them there what came out of the edge. So they're starlings, I believe. And I don't know whether you get you get the displays of the evening. I haven't seen one of them yet, but I don't know whether you get that in the morning. I don't think you do, but we'll keep an eye out. And if they start doing the little aerial display, I'll try and film a bit of it. So I've just done my walk again. Just extend. I've got those little gimbal things, so we can get some decent stuff here, which we get a shot of the sky. So unfortunately, I hope Helen doesn't mind being on video, Duck. So this is my daughter. She's a budding possible fitness trainer of the future. She's super fit, and whereas I'm out of breath and tied up here, she finds it very easy, but she's nice enough to come up with me at 6 a.m. in the morning and keep me company and help to inspire me, so that's nice of her. Credit to her. So yeah, I've got up to the seat that I come up to. The starlings have gone. I've left that little clip in, there was a load of starlings on a wire, but they've shot off. I've got feeling a bit sweaty, nicely out of breath again, coming up a bit of a bank. Roads are nice and quiet. The one thing I noticed is I'm getting a stiff back, so if it wasn't for this, I get a tightness in the back when I'm going up an hill at the moment, obviously because I'm carrying too much weight. If I can lose that, then I'll have a lot more walking in me, because it just gets uncomfortable when I go up. I sit down for a few minutes, get back up, it's fine until I really go up an hill, and then it goes stiff again, so that's not good. I've had musings for today, really, because I've only had like a couple of hours sleep because I was getting ready for doing today, but it's always interests me how much I resent sleep. That's one thing I've resented over the years. So it's almost when not only am I working late at night, it's kind of, I don't want to go to sleep anyway. It's like, I don't know whether a lot of you feel like this, but it's almost like if you sleep, you're temporarily dead in a way, because you can't really remember your sleep. But sleep's so important, and it actually, on the other occasions I've woken up, I've had some really nice dreams, but yeah, because you can't remember it in the here and now, it just feels like, oh, a waste of valuable lifetime having to sleep. So there is a little bit of that kind of inside me. Other people as well, one of the things that you might be asking yourself is, why didn't I do this at 6 a.m. in the morning? I can do this, get back to work. Why didn't I do this when I was at work? And the simple fact of the matter is, as soon as I woke up, I just felt like I wasn't forced by anybody. I just felt an obligation to log on as soon as I could and see if there's any problems overnight, so I could head them off in advance of an online day starting and any customers having any problems. So I could have done this. I could have come out every morning. It would have been a good thing to do. If I get, if I get back into work, it's something I should separate out and just say, no, I'm going to do this, and pretend I don't get up till later on in the morning. And obviously, the other thing is, if I was faced with a commute, I'd have to be in the car now on my way. But which I hate commuting distance. I was faced at the end of my job. One of the things that convinced me to resign and take some time off was I'd asked for some time off to have a break, and didn't think it was possible because of the amount of time. I was saying that I needed to go 3 months to make inroads into my health and fitness, but they didn't feel like they could give me 3 months. They couldn't do without me for 3 months. So, but it's also coincided with a general kind of order that they wanted people to come into the office 2 days a week. Well, the office is in Manchester, and I found nothing but a nightmare commuting into Manchester. The trains cost a fortune, and it takes quite a while to get to a train station, wait for the train, catch the train, get in, and walk from the train station to the office anyway. Driving is horrible. I just don't like it. I don't like all the stopping and starting in traffic. I just hate it. We went in the other day and we couldn't get parked up at the park and ride. It was heaving, so we had to park on street parking nearly half a mile away from the tram stop. Luckily, that was free and possible. So yeah, I was faced with commuting as well, which was another thing that helped me to make the decision that I couldn't do that. I'm just not fit enough at the moment. So that and the stress would have killed me, I think. So I don't mind going into the office and stuff. I know I prefer remote working really, but I don't mind going into an office. But it has to be a bit close to be a reasonable commute within an hour. I don't want to spend 2 hours there doing that. I don't think that's healthy. You get up at 6 to try and beat traffic. You're not getting home till 6:30. So yeah, but yeah, I could have done this during the week, and even with lunchtimes, I could have done this kind of walk at lunchtimes. But once again, I was just like so focused on checking if there's any system problems, any problems for anybody, that I didn't put time aside for people. So, yeah, I think you have to be a bit more selfish with your own time a little bit, perhaps. And that's something I probably need to learn to do. Is just like properly be a bit selfish with an hour or so a day to do something like this. So yeah, well, that's me and me ramblings of this morning. As I say, I'm up at 6 a.m, so it doesn't take much to do. So I've been nice out of breath coming up the hill, and I'll carry on with the walk a little bit round. Might do a little bit of a shot later, but yeah, that's it for now. Okay, bye. And don't forget, if I can do it, you can do it. And it's still on my morning walk, plodding around after 2 hours. Keep stopping every now and then because my back aches, but look at what I've got on my doorstep. Aren't I lucky? Look at this view. Okay, the sky looks wonderful today as well. It really is nice.